Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping in on Rollercoin and we're going to be checking out some upcoming updates that you might have missed, so keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so welcome to my Rollercoin account, and it has been about a week since the last time we were in here, and there has actually been a slight change, and a very nice change for my account or our account. In the last video, at the very end of the last video, after we'd sort of claimed all the miners and paid for the season pass and stuff like that, I noticed that it actually showed that our power was 29.397 petahashes, and obviously our bonus was 81.5%. Anyway, about an hour or so later, suddenly it switched to what you see now is 31.658. And I've not purchased any more miners, I've not done anything with the account. My only thought is that it took that long for the bonus power to actually be added to the account. So even though here it was showing 81.5%, the extra power hadn't actually been added to the account until an hour or so later. So, you know, nice surprise. And obviously our account is functioning great. We are at the point, as you can see, we're at 138,000 of doing another withdrawal. So we will be doing that in this video. But first of all, let's catch up with what is going on. Now, I'm not sure how many of you guys have actually seen this, but recently Rollercoin did a Q&A. So they did it in the style of a video. Normally they do blog posts, so they did it in the style of a video. So I thought I'd bring basically exactly what happened to you guys, just in case you missed it. Okay, so let's go through with this. So it all basically started very nice. It says, hello everyone and welcome to our first Q&A session, where we will be answering most of your frequently asked questions that we found online. We will also show you the upcoming content in more detail and finally talk about the scam miner. Now the scam miner has been on the or in the shop for quite some time. I mean, it shows that the power it actually gives you is only something like about 1 gigahash, but where these scam miners are really worth having is because they give you a 10% bonus boost. So obviously to own one of those would be absolutely fantastic. And then they go on to say, okay, so let's start with the question. So the first question is, when will you add deposits and withdrawals for BNB in the game? They come back and say, we plan on adding BNB deposits and withdrawals with the launch of Season 3. Moreover, we will also add a new coin and a new way to deposit into the game. But more on that later. So, you know, that is absolutely brilliant. BNB is a great coin. I've talked about it in many videos, connected with many different programs. So the fact that they're actually allowing you to not only withdraw but deposit as well. BNB at the moment is worth over $400 per coin. So obviously, you know, that's getting nicely up there. If you want to deposit that, when it comes to, say, exchanging for RLT or something like that, because the good thing with BNB is there's lots of places you can stake BNB. So you could actually be, say, have BNB in a staking program that would be earning you BNB essentially for doing absolutely nothing. And then if you wanted to deposit that into Rollercoin to exchange that for RLT to then purchase miners, talk about a long-winded way, but you know, that could be another easy way if you wanted to build up your Rollercoin account. The next question is, can you tell us more about the new game you announced earlier? Rollercoin come back and basically say, of course, we call it Lambo Rider and we are going to add it in the upcoming Season 3. The main objective of this game is to collect 50 coins before the timer expires. Players will need to avoid random obstacles which will appear on the road and you will have 3 lives to do this. We are sure you will enjoy it. So it's sort of like Token Surfer, which is the skateboard game. So instead of being on a skateboarder and jumping over trash cans and various other things, flying ducks and that, you will simply be in your cool Lamborghini driving down the road, and you'll be avoiding traffic and stuff like that, and then collecting the coins as you go through, which actually does look really cool. I do think, when you look at the old games, and then start looking at things like Token Surfer and then Lambo Rider, they're definitely upping the level of quality with these games. I know they only last for about a minute and they're very simple, but obviously, you want something to look nice as well. So, at least I do. Okay, so before we move on to the next question, we're going to get this withdrawal out of the way. So what we'll do is we just dive into the wallet. And we go to our Bitcoin. Here we go to withdraw. We copy our wallet address and we just post that, or paste that, should I say, into there. We click confirm. We put how much we're going to do. So 0.138, and then we just click confirm. Close. Now we got to go and get our confirmation email to confirm the withdrawal was made by us. Security precaution by Rollercoin. So let's go and do that. Anyway, okay, so let's move on to the next question. Are you planning to add more languages? So they come back and say, fun fact, you probably know already, there are lots of Spanish-speaking players on Rollercoin. That is why we have decided to add Spanish and Portuguese languages next year, making the game more accessible to our Spanish-speaking hamster friends. So, for those of you out there that are from the Spanish and Portuguese communities, that is absolutely great news, because it means that you're not having to use Google Translate or anything like that. For those of you that do, you will be able to just go through the site in your native language, which is obviously very nice, and I think another nice step forward and update from Rollercoin. Okay, let's move to the newest content. So previously mentioned that you add a new coin every season. So which coin should we expect in Season 3? We thought about lots of opinions and decided to add Polygon Matic. So Polygon Matic, my first experience with this was actually when CMG decided to use the Polygon Matic network so you could withdraw CGT, but Polygon Matic has gone absolutely massive. A lot of people quite some time, I don't know, early this year were purchasing Matic basically buying it because they said that this was a coin that was going to suddenly start going up, because essentially it's on a layer 2 network, which helps the moving of Ethereum, because at the moment, directly using the Ethereum network, the gas fees are ridiculously high. Going through layer 2 systems such as Polygon, that helps speed up transactions, but it also helps with transaction fees. So these guys are looking to add Matic as a coin to Rollercoin in season 3. Also, they're saying that we will also expand the possibilities to deposit into the game by adding BUSD stablecoin support. So it's not USDT, but it's BUSD. So either way, it is a stable coin. That is also very nice. Although personally, I mean, at least with that, you know, it's not going to drop. But I actually like coins that have the ability to raise in price, because, you know, if you do it right, you sort of can end up getting a little bit more than you would with a stable coin. Here's another question. Hello, Rollercoin team. Can you tell us a bit more about the merge mechanic and maybe even show us something? So this was really interesting. This was sort of moving towards things I talked about, which were the I'll think about it. I'll think about. I'll remember it in a second. The modular miner. So obviously I've talked about the modular miner for so long and how I really wanted this to come to the network, and I think this is sort of how they are bringing it to the network. So rather than just putting it on the network as a miner, and then you'd basically purchase, because the thing with the modular miner is it's made up of multiple parts. It's not the case. It's not like the miners that you buy in the shop right now, where you just go pick a miner off the shelf, run it, pay for the electricity, and off you go. The idea of a modular miner is essentially you'd buy the case, then you'd buy the internal circuit boards, then you'd buy the fans, you could buy you know, wires, cables, all these different things, but each one could be a different level. So you could have, say, a normal fan, but then you could have an ultra fan or a super fan or a deluxe fan. You could have a standard case, or you could have the deluxe case that would hold the deluxe fans and the deluxe or the, you know, better quality circuit boards and stuff like that. So you could start low, essentially, which helps obviously people with less funds in their account, but then over time you could swap and change various parts and gradually build up that miner to being something really, really amazing and adding some real power to your account. And with this merge system that they're looking to introduce, is basically, like it says here, yes, we are now ready to show you guys in more detail. To start things off, here's the first look at the part you may get as a bonus reward from winning games. Parts will drop randomly from every single available game, including the new Lambo miner, which we showed you a bit earlier. You will also be able to purchase and sell your parts on the marketplace once released. So the cool thing about that is, obviously, if you get, say, multiple fans and you don't need them, the excess you can then just sell on the marketplace. If you get wires, power supplies, all of these things, but you don't actually need them, but obviously the funds that you could get from selling them would help you maybe purchase other things from the marketplace that you do need, or just help you in just help build up your account by purchasing other miners from the shop. So the parts will come in useful to finally get rid of your dusty old miners and will give them a brand new life. You will be able to combine two identical miners using parts to build a new. So I thought this is really, really interesting as well for those people such as myself that have, say, numerous of the Jacko Miner or numerous amounts of the Clover Lover, the Santa Miner, all these things. So basically what you can do is you can actually add miners to each other. So more basically build a new, more powerful miner that you can use to increase your mining power and simply sell to other miners. So again, if you wanted to, you could merge a couple of miners together. That makes, say, a level 2 miner or level 3 miner, level 4 miner, and then you could put that onto the marketplace at a much higher price, which then obviously gives you more money in your account. It says here, now we will show you examples of how merging miners will work in the game. Here you can see how combining two Santa Slay miners will create a much more powerful version, and you'll be able to do this again and again, building the ultimate beast. Both bonus drops and merge mechanics will be available for everyone for free with the release of Season 3. And now I think this is a really great update, and I'm really hoping that this is going to be something that will help you guys with the lower accounts to literally springboard your account up that leaderboard, because well, I shouldn't say just you guys with the lower account, because a lot of people play the games, but I realize those of you with the lower accounts, probably you play the games more because that's what you're relying on in the way of power, because you're getting your power from the free power from the games now, and all of these airdrops are going to be coming through gameplay. So if you're playing the games a lot, you're going to start getting a lot of these airdrops. Therefore you're going to start being able to sort of put them all together, build better miners. Again, any excess stuff you're getting from your airdrops when the marketplace is released, which I believe is Season 4. So build, basically just start building that stuff up. You've got, even for everyone really, you have your items panel at the bottom of your screen. All of the stuff from the airdrops is probably going to end up there. So if you're wondering where, after you've played numerous games, you're like, well, where are my airdrops? I would imagine they're going to end up in that items panel. So just click on that and you can see what is available. Obviously, if you end up with loads of a single item, hang on to it, because come Season 4, when the marketplace opens up, you can have loads of stuff to put into that marketplace and earn yourself some real good amount of RLT. Okay, so the scam miner. So apparently everyone keeps asking about this, and they're saying it's a long story. Initially, we planned to give this miner to players who suffered from scammers on our socials, but they realized that that system essentially could be abused, and people might literally do that just to get a free miner. And like I say, the scam miner, even though the power is ridiculously low, because like I say, it only give you like 1 gigahash, it does give you a 10% bonus on top of your total power. So if you've got, well, even no matter how much power you've got, a 10% bonus is a nice boost. And then they're saying we also didn't want to encourage anyone to donate more to scammers just to get the newest machine. We can definitely tell you there is not a single player in the game who has this miner. Lots of you believe that it is unobtainable or not obtainable, as they've written. We think that today is the day we will finally tell you guys how to get the scam miner. All you need to do in order to get this unique miner is, and you have to wait for Season 3. And for those of you that are interested in that earlier video that I talked about, it's probably on your screen right now. So get clicking and get watching. And if you can smash that like button, really supports my channel, which then helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.